Welcome to Beyond the Closing. I'm George Ladd. In real estate, the transaction is just the beginning. The real story, the real success is built in the systems, the habits, and the consistency that happens between the for sale sign and the closing table. This show is about the blueprints our agents use to build not just a business, but a legacy. Let's go beyond the closing. Our guest today is a force of nature who's been with the Laughton team since the very beginning. She didn't just build a successful business, she pioneered our team within a team model when she realized that providing the best service meant she couldn't do it alone. Today, she leads a powerhouse team of 20 agents that closed a staggering 271 transactions last year. She is a master of high production real estate, a devoted mom, and a leader who treats culture as her most valuable asset. Please welcome the leader of the Gobster Group, Ms. Tiffany Gobster.
Hi.
Tiff, what is up?
How are you?
I am amazing. I am so excited to have you on the show. It's been a ride. Holy smokes. Mm-hmm. You realize, how it's been, I think it's been over 10 years.
It's been almost 13 years.
Almost 13? Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
And I only know that because of my daughter's turning 13 and I started real estate when she was born.
Yes. Okay, because you got licensed and joined the team essentially, right?
Right away. Yep.
Yeah. So what's interesting is just seeing your evolution over the years. And like today, you lead a team of 20 individuals. You guys are closing 200 crazy transactions a year, which is amazing. Running this successful team. You've embodied even core values within the Laughton team mirror what the core values within the Gobster Group. We believe trust is built by how you show up, not just what you say. And I always love to kind of start it out with, trying to drill down what people's superpower is. And I've got to say, when I'm around your team, the culture, the personalities, the energy that you guys have is it's amazing. And so I would say your superpower is culture. How do you go about building that subculture within your team of 20 people? What do you guys do to strengthen that and build that bond?
I think in the beginning it was super organic. It just kind of I don't know, we just wanted to be together. So we just always worked in a really tight space. And then as the team grew, I got really, really specific about who the who was that I hired. There has to be a specific, personality type. I guess we're all very different. However, every single girl on my team operates from abundance and they take care of each other. There's zero girl drama, which is weird to have 20 women with zero girl drama. And I mean, there's no girl drama. All
ladies on the team.
It's all ladies. There's no boys. And we've organically became best friends. I mean, we really have. And I think that culture matters because if I need help, somebody's going to be there to help me, vice versa, right? Everybody is there to help each other. And I think that the dynamic of my team is why it's grown how it has and why we did so many transactions and why we continue to grow year over year is because we help each other. So
you definitely see that. Some of the things that I've noticed is, you essentially open up your home to them too, right? Because you actually converted. You have a 3-car garage, 4-car garage, and did you build on?
6-car garage. So
6-car garage.
I had a 6-car garage, and then during COVID, everybody closed, right? So there was nowhere to work. So my husband was like, well, we don't need the 6-car garage because we're building an RV garage. We were building the RV garage at the time. So we shut down 2 of it. So my office is now a 2-car garage and closed, and it has its own entrance. But yeah, I feed the agents.
Yes, you're always making sandwiches. What is the go-to at the Gobster Group for lunch made by Tiffany? What's the one that
sourdough bread with tuna? As weird as that sounds, they love my tuna. We make tuna sandwiches on Fridays. Yes.
I'm a secret tuna lover as well too. It's a weird one to order when you're out at Jimmy John's or something. But man, and my wife would never let me make it in the house. But at the end of the because she's anti-fish, which is
You should pop in on a Friday for
That's
tuna.
what I'm gonna do. Homemade sourdough and tuna.
A whole loaf of bread. I cut it up in just in little pieces, and then we do a huge thing of tuna, and then you just scoop it and eat it. Yeah,
I love it. That's so cool. So
yeah.
Cool. Well, it's an amazing culture you built. I just after our team meeting, we were in Scottsdale, and I saw all of you guys. I had to go. It was right before my wife's birthday, and so I was like, oh, we're so close. I might as well go shopping. And here I am walking down to go find her a birthday present. And here comes your team, essentially. You're all shopping together after the team meeting, which I thought was a really cool thing to see too. And then I had, 10 girls' advice on what to get my wife for her birthday, which was the other big bonus. Yep. And it worked too. I got her what you guys told me, and she loved it. So, Tiff, one of the other things I've noticed, like once the transaction is over, most of the people in the industry, they move on to the next lead or next, transaction. But for you, like the closing, it seems to be just a transition into a long-term relationship. I actually quit saying past clients and we call them forever clients. Mm-hmm. I'm curious, like in your experience, the experiences you bring to your clients, like post-transaction or post-move, what do you do to maintain that relationship and truly be their agent for life?
So that is something you have to be really strategic about, especially with as many families as we help, right? It's hard to stay in front of all of them. I have always, since day one, added them on Facebook. That's been like my number one thing. And that's for me to be able to just stay in touch with them too, like as a friend, not as an agent. Like I care about their family. Like I've gained a relationship with their kids, like their grandmas come, like, right? Their whole family has become essentially my family. So I want to see their life events happen. So Facebook is number one. Instagram, if they have that too, like the younger generation has Instagram. So I try to find them on both and I try to make it not creepy, like you on Facebook, and that's the number one thing that I do. And then we're really good about doing client appreciation events. We're trying to do 3 a year, maybe 4 if we can do it this year. It's hard because, a lot goes into it. People don't realize how much work that they take. We send out tons of emails. Bailey, which is my operations manager, she sends out a monthly Gobster Group newsletter just to stay in touch. It has like a Tiffany recipe in it, which is kind of cool. Just fun stuff like that, we try to stay in front of them as much as we can.
It is this it's a combination of like marketing and brand awareness is always like, that's what I see because I follow you on Facebook and Instagram as well. And, there's, what I've seen is like 2 prongs that you go with. Like it's people seeing you as a human, right? Like, so they feel closer to you, even though you're not talking to them on a regular basis necessarily. Like, that was the old adage is like, hey, I'm reaching out to them every month. Not that you shouldn't do that, but people are staying up to date on your life if they're following you on social media and they feel like you're talking on a regular basis. So if you're consistent with that posting and not making it all business, but making it personal as well, which you do a great job of doing, and also engaging with their life events and their posts. It's like, we call that, and even like an assistant can do that, but the way I refer to that is like a care bear, like Bailey can go in and, scan social media for past clients or forever clients, or I said it, past clients, but scan for forever clients and be, engaging on their life event. So I think that's amazing. And I'll always say over and over again, the best bang for your buck you can spend is client appreciation parties. Like, yes. It is the best bang for your buck to see your network, even if they, even if you don't have a great turnout, they got the invite. You have social content to post based on it. And it just shows that you're continuing to give back. So I love all those approaches.
I do too. And there's such fun stuff. Like we did a Santa event and it was our first year doing it. We went all out and we had a huge amount of people. I'm not kidding. I saw clients from like 12 years ago that I haven't seen for 12 years because now they have grandkids that they brought and nobody wants to go to the mall with their kids for Santa. So we will do that every year, no matter what. Like that
so
was the
pictures with Santa, people sign up, they could bring their family and do the photos and
we
no
did a
cost.
hot bar. It was it ended up being a lot more expensive than what I had anticipated.
Yeah, for you, but no cost for the client, right?
No cost for the client, nothing. And I did tons of crafts. It was so much fun. My clients that came, I got text messages for like weeks after telling me, Tiff, my kids are still talking about your Santa event. And that's the goal, right? So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that I agree. That's like a great seasonal event to do. Right? I've seen it a couple other times, but it is such a great event that people are likely to show up for. Yes. So I know another one of our counterparts, Jason Sequoia, he does like a bingo, which has been a great event as well. Like good turnout, you got some good giveaways, things along those lines. So There's a bunch
Yeah.
of good ones out there. So
Yeah, so many cool.
Movie in the Park, I think, is the other one that I've heard a bunch of people have success with. So seasonally, like what you decide to do, there's so many good options. But yeah, I always say great bang for your buck.
Yeah, whatever you decide to do, you're getting in front of them, right? And you're
Yeah.
doing something for them. So
Yeah.
anything's better than nothing.
And I'll agree, like sometimes it's hard to determine the ROI on those things. You know, did we get any more referrals from it? But it does come through. And sometimes some of the best investments in your business don't show up on the P&L right away. You know, now you have if you have clients showing up from 10 years ago, trust me, it was worth the investment.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And you're doing a good job keeping in front of them because they remembered me. They remember me.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was the coolest thing. And their kids remembered me. And it just makes me happy. And some of my clients' kids are now having kids, and seeing that and them bringing their kids, I cried. Like I was holding their baby being like, you were little. Like, where does the time go? My clients are truly my family. Like they are like, and I'm not just saying that to be cheesy. If you're not looking at them like that, then you're not doing your business right. Cause I think that that's part of it, you know?
Yeah. And I think that you carry that. The interesting thing with your team members, I mean, you've got 20 agents with you. They all see how passionate you are about it, and they see the hard work that you put in, and they want to mirror that. And they also don't want to disappoint you. It's that you're in the arena with them.
Yes.
You know, and so they'll take direction from you, right? They're going to listen to what Tiff has to say, the advice that she has to give, and sometimes when you have to give them some hard coaching, would you agree in that? Like that you've got a good group, but they also, when you got to crack down, like you.
Oh yeah. Well, they know, they know how I am. Like they're my family. All of them are my kids. I joke, but they're my kids. I'm not gonna not yell at my kids, right? Like sometimes I come in and I'm like, I've made 50 Popeyes for you guys, for your clients. Why the hell are you not taking them to your clients? I've already made them for you. Like take them, you know? Yeah. So I do yell at them. But yeah, I mean, in a soft, sweet way, you know?
And I know this, but I think the audience needs to hear it too. You're the oldest daughter, right?
I'm the eldest, and I am the epitome of the eldest daughter.
Yes, yeah, because I am married to one of you as well.
Yes,
the eldest daughter.
Yeah, you are. That's why she's one of my great friends.
Yes, yeah.
You know.
You guys can be bossy in the most loving way possible.
Yes.
So, and sometimes not in the most loving way possible, but we still listen.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I love it.
Okay, next question. So obviously you're a high producing agent. You identify probably more as a mom who you never miss a beat with your kids in a business that, you know, can be emotionally tone deaf and all consuming. How do you know you won the day? Like, what is the one boundary or routine you refuse to break to keep that balance seamless?
I do, and I didn't used to do this. It was impossible, but I learned my boundaries. I do have to shut off at a certain time. And my agents know, like, I get kind of grumpy if they call me past a certain time because I'm like, listen, guys, I've been there all day. My brain doesn't relax, I'm not going to be good for you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to be good for anybody tomorrow. So I do shut down at a certain time every night. And it's kind of a non-negotiable for me. I just want to just let my brain just relax and just be done, to where I used to work until 10 p.m. every single night. I don't allow that anymore. And I'm actually trying to coach my agents on having boundaries too, that with their clients, because your clients shouldn't be texting you at 11 p.m. We set the standard for that, you know? And again, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and they will. I mean, if you allow that, but if you don't and you don't respond and you say, hey, you know, I shut off with my family at 6:30 p.m. or whatever that time is, I feel like it's best for everybody, because then they kind of know the boundaries. So
I couldn't agree more. I think one of the best features on an iPhone today is the send later text. Because sometimes I want to get a text out, but I'm like, okay, I'm not going to remember to do it in the morning, or you might send yourself an email or a reminder of some kind. But now I can just send it and set it up to send off at 8 a.m. At least I'm also not crossing boundaries where they feel like it's okay to text at 10 p.m. But if I remember a text, I'm like, okay, I'm going to set it up for the morning, but I'm going to deliver at 8 a.m. because I don't want you texting me at 10 p.m. Right? So
exactly. Yeah, and I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. I used to, and it's still a work in progress because you always want to make sure that your clients know that you're there. But I think
Yeah.
it's super important to have that boundary for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there's a way to be there without being. There's a way to be accessible without being completely accessible, right? And so that's the way that you've got to feel like they're heard and that they understand and that you understand them. And one of the other non-negotiables for me was like the sun never sets on a phone call. But that also, I've shortened that up a little bit, going like, okay, I can respond with a text message and say, hey, I'll call you back in the morning. Let's chat at 8 or something along those lines, right? So I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions. You ready?
Yep.
What would you tell a new agent who's afraid of the team model?
Oh, I get this question all the time. Why are you afraid of the team model? It's the best thing ever. I could have gone off on my own a long time ago, right? Like, why didn't I? Because it doesn't make sense. Like, I feel like, why would you not want to be in a team environment where people can help you? If I have a problem, I've got multiple people I can call to problem solve. Like, it is the best environment. And whenever I have agents come to me, I'm like, you have to join a team. Why would you not be on a team? To me, it's you're doing a disservice to your client if you're not on a team.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And obviously, I'm a little biased, but at the end of the day, like if you're a new agent or even seasoned agents, and you're trying to break through that glass ceiling, like it gives you community. A good team gives you opportunities, right? And then you have support and training. And so, gosh, who would want all those things? And it comes at a cost, but at the end of the day, like it's that abundance mindset of going, yeah, this is going to add to my business in the long run.
Does it come at a cost though? I disagree with that. Like, I think solo agents, some of them maybe every now and again could be good, but I think a team model is always better for the consumer and it's better for you. It's better for everybody. I don't know. Even though there's
the value is there though, right?
Yes.
And so in the value versus cost equation, the value is there for what it does cost, I believe, right? And not in every team model, but I think you definitely provide that where the value exceeds the cost of it. So, okay, rank these for team growth.
Okay.
Which is better, culture, leads, or training?
Culture first, training second, leads third.
Agree on all of that. Some people just come in and start pouring in leads without, working on their culture so agreed. Okay. One piece of tech that keeps your team of 20 in sync.
Bailey.
Bailey. Bailey.
We are
so what human?
If you were with us though, if you were with my team of 20, we are not techie gals. Like, we're like very old school. The fact that we get as much done as we do is pretty funny because we have not really, adapted to like all the AI stuff and all that. Like, I'm not a crazy AI person. I'm trying to utilize it for more things. I would say techie text messages.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are staying in touch on text message, CRM. I think you guys are all.
I lied. Canvas. We use Canvas actually more than anything. Canvas is like the baseline of everything that we do. So I lied. We do use that a lot.
Yeah, and Bailey's there to help with it.
Bailey.
Bailey uses it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the one word you want a client to use to describe the Gobster Group?
That's a good one. She did not ask me that question, so I did not have that.
Is the one word you want a client to use to describe the Gobster Group?
Professional?
I like that. I would have gone. So the first one that comes to mind for me is caring. Like, your group cares.
That.
Yeah.
We do care.
Cares.
We care a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah. What is the first habit you instill in a new agent who joins your 270 deal a year environment?
Yes. You need to come to the office at least one day a week. It's very important for us to be together, right? That's that culture piece. And I get them really, really organized on a schedule. I am like a freak about you and me coached a lot on that. And so did I when I used to coach with Corinne Wynn. Just being on a schedule. Like, you should treat this like a business. If you worked at Target, you would get up, you would get dressed, you'd brush your teeth, you'd go in to work and you'd be there until 5 o'clock. why is real estate not treated that way? So I'm really trying to teach my agents, especially the more of them that I get, I'm like, guys, you have to operate on a schedule. Like, and for me, I can't work in my house. Like sitting here on this podcast, I had every single child and my husband come up and try to talk to me as I'm doing this. I have to be outside in my office. It's a real thing. And so I'm trying to tell them the same thing. If you're in your house, it's not your fault. This is your house. This is your safe space. You're going to want to do dishes. You're going to want to do laundry. You're going to get sidetracked. Like, we have to operate from a schedule. Like, it's just so important. All the way down to your gym time, your Bible time. Like, everything needs to be on a schedule.
Yeah, I am a big fan of that. You know, it is through discipline comes freedom. So I always try to tell people, and if you think you're going to get in this business to succeed and not operate off of a calendar or, you know, some sort of schedule and be disciplined in your behaviors and activities, you're going to be like the 87% that never make it in this industry. But you got to do the hard things. You got to do the habits and get up every morning. And, you know, you say a business, and I agree. It's, you know, you got to look at it as a business, but you have to get up and go do it with that same thing. Like you're going to work, right?
You're going to work. Yeah.
You're going to work. Yeah. You know what's working right now? This is one of my favorite lines from Tom Ferry this last week. You know what's working right now? Working's working. Yes. Go do that.
Like if you're not doing the things like, and I actually really enjoyed that Tom Ferry event because it reiterated that everything just goes back to the basics. Yeah. There's no secret sauce. Yeah. There's no like all these people. I had somebody the other day be like, how do I be Tiffany Gobster? And I'm like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't like that because I don't think that that's a thing. Like, I think that whoever does the job, like I have a literal playbook of what you need to do. If you do it, you will make X, Y, and Z money, guaranteed. But nobody wants to do all the work. Yeah, they don't want to do it. They don't want to make 50 calls a day. They don't want to do 3 open houses a month. Like, I mean, but if you work, it works. It's working.
Yeah, you were just telling me before we got on here, you were coming from Walmart, I'm sure doing some shopping for home or something along those lines, with your family, picking up Subway while the whole time on the phone with a client. Right.
Yeah, I have a client buying $1 million Airbnb, and there's 3 guys that he had to have the meeting at 2, and my daughter's begging me to go get Valentine's stuff for her Galentine's party. And so I'm like, all right, we've got 30 minutes, and I'm on the phone with him. He has no clue. I'm ordering Subway, muting it. Like, it's hilarious. But that's just how
that's
you do
you've
it.
Always been. Like you're a communication and phone animal. That's multitasker for sure.
Yeah,
so
it's ADD.
That is your other superpower.
ADD
besides
personality, for sure.
Yeah,
like just
create an amazing culture.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Tiffany, thank you for showing us that high production and deep culture can coexist. If you're listening and you want the Forever Client Playbook we discussed, check the show notes or comment playbook below, because what moves you moves us. Thanks for joining us at Beyond the Closing.